Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Land Rover Freelander on a 63 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the vehicle, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see that particularly for its age, it is in fantastic condition the whole way around. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the right hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the left hand side. In the centre you can see firstly the fuel gauge and the coolant temperature gauge. Below that, the total miles for this car, which are only 56,746, so very low mileage for the car's age, and a digital readout for the speedometer at the very bottom. If we back out to the steering wheel next, we've got our cruise control, speed limiter, phone controls over on the right hand side, and then over in the centre itself, the main screen for the stereo, and beneath that, the buttons that relate to what's going on the screen. So for example, I've just pressed the phone button. You can then pair your phone by using the buttons just here. So we would select OK, for example, and as you can see, no phone is paired at the moment. You can pair yours up and it will appear here. When it comes to the radio, we have got FM radio. Every push of the radio button will give you a different waveband. So DAB, and then background to AM, and finally FM again. We can listen to our music via the CD player. This car also has auxiliary input, as you can see. Again, all done with the buttons just here. The main volume for the stereo is also over this side as well. Below that, you can see the CD player itself, our hazard warning lights. You can turn off the traction control for the car, the downhill brake control. You can lock and unlock the car doors from the outside. You can put the vehicle into eco mode. And then beneath that, we've got our dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed from here. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning on and off just here, or hit auto. The car will now take full control of the fan speed, which you can see it doing, and the direction of the air to maintain these temperatures. Any manual adjustment will take auto off straight away and allow you to then make your own manual adjustments again. You can recirculate the air that's inside the vehicle. That's the best way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperatures you've set, of course. And we've got a heated driver's seat with 2 different settings, and the same for the passenger side as well. Some storage just here, the 6-speed manual gearbox, and then you can change the driving setup of the car from normal to kind of country roads, if you like, forest. You can see here, and you can go all the way across, and it will show you up on here. So gravel, grass, snow, mud ruts, sand, and then all the way back to the left is normal, essentially. The last thing I wanted to run through is the paperwork we hold for the car. So you can see the V5 registration document. The spare key is what you're currently looking at just there. This is a 2-key vehicle. And then the service book for the car, which shows, as you can see, 2014, a service in 2015, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22 there as well, so and 23 on the next page. As you can see, plenty of service history with this car. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.